Hi friends, Kurumzari. Today I am going to show you how to prepare homemade chocolate of 3 different varieties from curvature chocolate slabs which are easily available in market. All you need to know is the correct ratio of chocolate being used to the oil or cocoa butter added to get the silky smooth and personalized flavored chocolate of your choice. Trust me, this chocolate will never fail to elevate your mood as the taste is divine and delectable. Apart from personal consumption, you can also give it to your near and dear ones during festivals and ceremonies. Please do watch this video till the end, you will find it useful. If you like it and haven't clicked the button yet, please do consider subscribing the channel as it will motivate me a lot. Also, don't forget to like, comment and share. So without any further delay, let's get started. These are the 4 different types of curvature chocolate which I am going to use today. I will be giving the details as we progress our video. You can check the list of ingredients from the description box as well. Apart from this, we are also going to use oil in place of cocoa butter to give our chocolate that extra smooth texture and shine. So, I will be using extra virgin olive oil and virgin coconut oil which is cold pressed. Instead of this, you can also use butter or normal edible coconut oil if you wish. So, let's begin. For preparation of our first chocolate, I will be taking Van Houten's dark chocolate with 55% cocoa content. The local brand Mode with 45% cocoa, which is usually written on the packet itself, is also good and comes at quite a reasonable price. I will be using Mode for the other 2 chocolates. For this one, I will be using this slab with more chocolate content. Its total weight is 1 kg and contains 5 equal sized slabs, which means 200 grams per each slab. I will be chopping off 1 slab that is 200 grams for my use. Now I am going to further reduce its size to smaller cubes. Smaller the size of the chunks, the less time it will take to melt. After chopping has been completed, I am going to transfer it to a big bowl. Next step is to melt or temper the pieces using double boiler method. For this, I will be taking a saucepan, add 2 cups of water and bring it to simmer. Let's place the bowl containing chocolate pieces over the saucepan with simmering water. Chocolates, being temperature sensitive, they need an indirect and gentle heat to melt. While doing so, you have to continuously stir the content. Also, make a conscious effort not to let the steam get inside the melting chocolate. Another important thing to be taken care of is the bowl on top should be heat proof, which include heat resistant glassware and steel utensils. Also, it should fit snugly on top of the utensil below without touching the water. As the chocolate chunks are completely melted, we can turn off the induction stove now and let it cool down to room temperature. After it has cooled down, I am going to add 2 teaspoons extra virgin olive oil to give a smooth and silky texture as well as shine to the chocolate. Let's give it a good mix. You can also use butter or edible coconut oil as per your choice. Now let's transfer this melted chocolate into the silicone molds to get the desired shape and size. Tap a little and let it rest for a while. I'll be transferring the rest of the chocolate to the mini slab design molds very quickly before it gets cooled down and set by itself. After it has been completed, I am going to keep the chocolates in the fridge to set, but not in the freezer for a minimum 2 hours. A little more than 2 hours has been just completed. Let me check and unmold the chocolate one by one. It has turned out really well. Look at the color and texture. The luster on the chocolate is clearly visible. I am very happy with this result. I find these silicone molds very handy and serving the purpose very well. So for me, it's a total pesa basul. As I remember, I have brought 2 of them from DMart and other from Amazon. These are easily available in any departmental stores nowadays. You can get it if you are looking for gifting and business purposes. Otherwise, for personal consumption, you can always enjoy directly from the curvature chocolate itself without remolding it. So it yields me a total 23 pieces, including 8 mini slabs of little bigger size from 200 gram dark chocolate. This is so good. Trust me, anyone who have a crush for dark chocolate will definitely love this melt-in-mouth, intense dark chocolate flavor with a hint of olive oil. Now, moving to our second preparation. Let's heat up 10 gram butter in a pan. I am going to roast 1 cup chopped mixed dry fruits for just about 4 to 5 minutes. And we are done. For this chocolate that is fruits and nuts, I am going to take a half-half mix of 2 different types of chocolate, which are milk compound and dark compound. Milk compounds are generally sweeter in taste, whereas dark compounds are little bitter as compared to the first one. I will be taking 150 dark compound, another 150 milk compound, then transferring to a bigger bowl. The same double boiler method continues until all the chocolate chunks are uniformly melted. We can turn off the heat as it is done. While the bowl is still on top of the hot water, add 3 teaspoons virgin coconut oil and mix it nice and proper. Then, let it cool down at room temperature. Now, let's transfer it to silicone molds. The first layer has to be chocolate. Then comes roasted dry fruits layer. You don't need to fill the molds up to the brim. Make sure you leave some space for the chocolate toppings. Finally, top it with chocolate layer. Almost 2/3 of the melted chocolate, that is 200 gram, has been used up to make this fruit and nuts. The remaining quantity, that is 100 gram, I will be keeping it for my third preparation. Don't forget to poke the air bubbles with the help of a toothpick. This has to go. All the prerequisite steps are completed. We will let it sit inside the freeze for 2 hours. And after long hours of wait, our fruity and nutty chocolate is ready. We will have to give a finishing touch. So make sure you trim off the uneven parts with the help of a knife like this. Another very important requirement is once the chocolate is set, never touch the chocolate with your bare hands as it will get melted under the body heat of your palm. The reason being chocolate's lower melting point than the normal body temperature. So wearing hand gloves is a must during handling and packaging of your chocolates. Let me show you how the dry fruits are embedded inside. Wow, quite impressive. For making our third little packet of goodness, that is marble chocolate, we will be requiring 100 grams finely chopped white compound. This time, I will be keeping this ball inside a microwave oven for melting after adding 1 teaspoon virgin coconut oil and microwave it at 30 seconds interval. I will keep stirring the content with a spoon in between each 30-second heat up until all the chunks are fully melted. So this is the melted and cooled down white compound, and the other one is 100 gram leftover chocolate mix from the second preparation, which I have just remelted in microwave oven. For melting purpose, you can also opt for traditional double boiler method as before. The choice is yours. Friends, now look carefully to know how I make these marble chocolates. So let's bring it on. Use your imagination and creativity to have a fun chocolate making this time. And finally, after keeping it in the fridge for 2 hours and unmolding after that, our beautiful black and white beauty is ready. Oh my goodness, literally I can't help myself from falling in love with my own creations. The 3 different types of chocolate have been prepared successfully. Now, we can either keep it in an airtight container and store it in fridge for days, or wrap it in aluminum foil chocolate wrapper for gifting purpose, like the way I'm doing. It's very easy, just make sure all the portions are wrapped properly and tightly. No moisture should be able to get inside this chocolate for longer shelf life. We are done now. So from a total of 600 gram chocolate, I have managed to come up with 76 chocolate pieces of various attractive shapes. So friends, do try making this easy chocolatey goodness at home. I'm sure you will love its velvety and melted mouth texture and taste. If you like this video and new, please do subscribe the channel. See you all in my next video. Until then, bye bye.